Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the brand new video series I'm doing on YouTube on my channel. And it is time to talk about the Elimination Chamber. I want to start doing WWE pay-per-view reviews. Unfortunately, my good buddies, Mr. Jerome Ladner, aka Tubbs Pingus, and Mr. Garrison, the young assassin, are no longer be doing WWE videos. So I decided to take it on myself to give you guys, the fans, the review that you guys want for the WWE pay-per-views. So with that being said, I'm going to go into each pay-per-view. I'll do a review, including NXT pay-per-views. Hopefully I'll be able to join Garrison and Jerome for those. But right now the main plan is to do the WWE pay-per-views and give you my thoughts about them. So that being said, let's get things started off with the pre-show match, which is going to be Mojo Rawley versus Kurt Hawkins in the pre-show. I'm honestly not really excited for this match at all. This is going to be a squash match, really, for Mojo Rawley. Kurt Hawkins, I don't even know why he's in the WWE that really anymore. He really doesn't do much except really waste everybody's time. So that being said, I really don't see much happening with Mojo Rawley and Kurt Hawkins match. I really don't think this is going to be a good match at all. So, yeah. I'm picking Mojo Rawley to win. I think this is going to be a very quick match. Thank God, 'cause I do not want to see this match at all. Yep, that's all I'm going to say, though. I'm going to say Mojo Rawley wins quickly. I think he'll get pinned because I think they're going to give him a push sometime in the future. But in the pre-show right now, it's not the best thing. Next up is another singles match, which is the main part of the main show now, which is Nikki Bella versus Natalya. Honestly, here's my problem with Natalya. They really don't do much with her at all. She's such a talented wrestler. Part of the Hart family. She's pretty hot for her age. And yeah, it sucks that they're really just giving her this kind of terrible treatment. Right now, for what I can see, Nikki Bella is probably going to win. This is a stupid feud. She has so much more talent, and she should be wrestling at other promotions instead of wrestling at the WWE, because pretty much her WWE run is over. She really doesn't do much now except play the heel, and it sucks. So with that being said, I got Nikki Bella, unfortunately. Even though I would like to see Natalya win this match, I think Nikki Bella is going to get it, unfortunately. Because why? Because she's related with John Cena. Related to John Cena. Oh, dear God. We'll talk about him later. Next up is another singles match, another women's match. Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. And honestly, I do like this matchup a little bit more compared to the other singles matchups. Because Becky Lynch is pretty hot, not going to lie, the Irish lass kicker. And Mickie James is another very favorite wrestler of mine. She was definitely one of the people who got me into wrestling. Like one of the best female talents when I started watching wrestling. So I like where this feud's going. I really like Mickie James as a wrestler. She definitely revitalized her career by coming back to the WWE. It was very nice having her come in and teach younger talent. I do think I do think Becky Lynch is going to win this match. I think giving Mickie James, I think this will probably be like a 3P match. I think I think Mickie James will eventually get a big push for the women's title. I just don't see it here. I think they're probably going to do another matchup, probably around a SmackDown or something like that, where Mickie James eventually gets another shot for the women's title. But I like Becky Lynch to win here. I think she'll win. I think she's doing a pretty good job in this rivalry, and I think it'll definitely be a good matchup. That's for sure. Next up, another singles match. Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. And I really do like this matchup a lot. I think Randy Orton, though, is probably going to squash Luke Harper quickly, even though Luke Harper is definitely a good part of the Wyatt family or is a former member. But I really like this feud. I really think that Randy's going to get this win because I think Bray Wyatt is going to interfere somehow. He's going to probably pop it around the ring and probably going to get Randy to RKO Harper 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Next up is probably my most least anticipated match on the entire card. Apollo Crews and Kalisto versus Dolph Ziggler. Oh my god. This is pretty much a bad match from the start. Apollo Crews is getting completely wasted with talent-wise. He is getting completely wasted, and having the tag team with Kalisto for the against Dolph Ziggler, I really don't see why this is even a match. It's 2-on-1. Obviously, Kalisto and Apollo Crews are going to win, but I really want them to see Apollo Crews get much more. Like, at least an Intercontinental title push. Like, put the Intercontinental title on. He deserves a title much more than the Jizz. He is better athletically. He has much better talent than the Miz. And he definitely, if you give him the right kind of character, I think he could do well. If you put him as a heel, like what you did, do what you did with Neville, but with Apollo Crews. Like, make him, he's now kind of like a babyish heel a little bit. I mean, a very babyish baby face a little bit, but make him a heel. Make him an actual badass heel, like Bobby Lashley was, like in the end of his WWE run, and you'll definitely get a better showing. It like how Bobby Lashley is now in the TNA, or is it called Impact Wrestling? I think you can give Apollo Crews the right stand, make him the next Bobby Lashley. I think he's got that talent. He has a lot of great moves, and he's got great physique. So I think Apollo Crews and Kalisto are going to win this match. Dolph Ziggler is just going to put over – it's right for Dolph Ziggler to put over the younger guys, and I think letting Apollo Crews pin Dolph Ziggler will be huge for him. It'll be a huge boost for him. That's why I like that to happen. Next up is this match. Why is this a thing? This is stupid. I'm just going to say it right now. This is really stupid. This tag team championship match is completely stupid. It is a terrible idea, and it's just pushing for. It's just pretty much like a screen time for all these SmackDown guys. That's pretty much what it is. You have American Alpha, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan versus Heath Slater and Rhino versus Breezango versus the Usos versus the Ascension versus the Vaudevillains, and yeah, it's a tag team turmoil match. I don't think they've done this before. Well, they've had a variations of this on SummerSlam 1999 United Champions twice, but this looks really stupid. Let me just be honest. It looks kind of stupid. I don't know why there's 6 tag teams in here competing for one tag team championship belt. They should have done like a style where they had tag teams compete, but yeah, this is kind of stupid. I think that American Alpha will get the win by pinning the Usos. I think they'll be the last 2 teams, and I think building up American Alpha's tag team status is the best thing right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Love American Alpha. They're such a great tag team. I really hope they get a bigger push than they are right now. Like, hopefully they'll get become a top tag team in the entire WWE, which I'm hoping for, because right now they're people aren't even considering them to be one of the best tag teams. I'm like, really? They have such athletic talent. They're a great tag team. They have such chemistry, and they're such great superstars. And they put on so many great matches in NXT. Make them the dominant tag team of SmackDown, please. I'm giving American Alpha the win. I really hope they do win and retain, because if they don't, it'll completely kill the momentum for them. It will completely kill it. Next up is the Women's Championship match, which is Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. And I'm interested to see why Naomi got the push that she's getting. I like her character, but she's pretty much was a Raver, while Alexa Bliss is Harley Quinn. It's Harley Quinn versus Raver Girl. That's pretty much what the entire match is. I honestly see why they're giving Naomi a push to try and diversify the women's SmackDown women's division. I like that, but I think Alexa Bliss is a star right now. Like, she's a star, and I think that you really can't kill her momentum. I think Alexa Bliss will get the win. I love her as a heel, so yeah, I think Alexa Bliss, aka Harley Quinn, will win this match. And I want to see a Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss match. Probably WrestleMania. If not WrestleMania, probably at I want to see probably either a triple threat or an Alexa Bliss Mickie James match. Like, as long as Becky Lynch, Mickie James, and Alexa Bliss will be a match, or Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James, I'd love to see that happen. I'd like to see what Mickie James can do, like following her big main event at WrestleMania 20 when she faced Trish Stratus. So I'd love to see what they can do with her. That's pretty much my main opinion for that match. And finally, the last match of the night is the biggest one. It is the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which is John Cena, aka Fuckboy Buckethead, versus AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus Miz versus Baron Corbin and versus Bray Wyatt. Now, folks, it's definitely going to be interesting to say the least how this match is going to go. I think the first two that'll come out will probably be The Miz and probably Dean Ambrose. I'd probably see them being the first two coming out because they've had a good feud, and I definitely do think that Miz needs to drop the Intercontinental title soon. I don't even know why the Intercontinental title is not getting defended. Like, here's what you could have done. You could put I really don't see why you could have done Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. Like, why not put Randy Orton or Luke? Why not put Luke Harper in the Elimination Chamber? Then make like the Miz versus Miz defend his Intercontinental Championship match. That would make more sense. Or Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler should have been the main championship match. That would have been nice too. But somehow the Jizz is in there. We have to deal with that. Miz and Dean Ambrose, Jizz and Dean Ambrose are in the first two. Then the third one will be Baron Corbin. I think that will be a good start. Then AJ Styles. Then fifth would be John Cena. And then finally, number 6 would be Bray Wyatt. First elimination, I see the Jizz getting the first elimination. Then I see Baron Corbin getting the second elimination, even though it will definitely be a long while for the second elimination. Next up, I see Dean Ambrose getting eliminated, leaving John Cena, AJ Styles, and Bray Wyatt. Then, what I think is going to happen, I think AJ Styles, I think AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt will tag team up and try and take out John Cena for what AJ Styles let happen to John, like losing the title. Then, out of nowhere, from what I'm knowing, Randy Orton's going to come out of nowhere. There's going to be the Bryant family jump scare, like intro kind of thing, and then they'll have Randy Orton come out of nowhere and RKO Cena. Then AJ Styles pins Cena. Cena is eliminated. Then it will be AJ Styles versus Bray Wyatt, a future preview for a WWE Championship match along the road, which I think will probably happen in Extreme Rules, where I think if Randy Orton does not take the title, but I think Bray Wyatt will eventually win the championship. I think Bray Wyatt will have Randy Orton interfere against AJ Styles as well. He'll take out AJ Styles. He'll take out John Cena. And Bray Wyatt is going to be the new WWE champion. I have a feeling that Bray Wyatt is going to win the title. I have a feeling that this is the right time to push Bray Wyatt and give him his first major championship run. Why? Because here's the one thing I know for facts. One thing is, John Cena is going to be filming a movie. I think it's either Daddy's Home 2 or another movie. Let me double check because I have my thing on here, so give me 1 second. Okay, so John Cena filmography, because I know he is supposed to be filming another film soon. Okay, I think it's called The Wall. I think that's what he's filming. I think so. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I know that came out earlier, so that's coming out early. So I think he does have, I think it's Daddy's Home 2 is I think what he's doing. Another film called The Pact is another film that John Cena is going to be doing as well. I think he will be filming for that. Yeah, I think it's that's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be John Cena will be filming the Pact, I think. So I think John Cena will take some time off from I think John Cena will take some time off after WrestleMania to go film the movie, because I know another project of his was Daddy's Home 2. It's another project I know for a fact he is going to be filming in. But I think John Cena is going to take some time off of to film. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but don't expect John Cena to be a part-time wrestler at this point coming this year. Do I think John Cena is going to break Ric Flair's world record? No, I don't think he will. I don't think he will at all. Tying it sucks. It really does. And here's my problem with this. Why would you give John Cena the title to tie it? That makes no complete sense at all. And if he does lose it tomorrow night in Elimination Chamber, what was the point of giving him the title? Seriously, what was the freaking point of giving him the title? There is no point of giving him the title if he's just going to lose it. You could have had it on AJ Styles, and you could have had Bray Wyatt pin AJ Styles so AJ can promote the younger superstar, which would have been the right move because AJ's up for promoting young talent. Why would John Cena is known for literally killing talent. He does not like putting over talent. It sucks. I hate Cena when he does that, because as the Doctor of Thugonomics, he would definitely get the pushes he needed. But I like the Doctor of Thugonomics. This gimmick sucks. And he does not like putting over young talent at all. He didn't put over KO. He didn't put over Bray Wyatt. He's trying to bury AJ Styles here, which is horrible, and I don't want to see happen. But I don't think AJ Styles will get buried, but John Cena is going to start becoming a part-timer. It's bound to happen. I know Vince McMahon doesn't like that because he's one of his big corporate bitch boys, but it's going to happen eventually. Roman Reigns is going to be the new guy they're going to promote, which is completely obvious. They're going to set up for probably Roman and Undertaker, unfortunately, for WrestleMania, which that's going to be tough to see. And at WrestleMania this year, which I'm going to. But John Cena will be in a match, I think, against AJ Styles at WrestleMania. I think it's going to be a third time because they had a great match. I mean, they definitely had a good match at SummerSlam. The sequel, though, was horrible. It was horrible. It literally was the same old crap. Even though I know I'm not the biggest fan of, people are definitely criticizing my opinion for the first match. I really did like the first match because it was a bit unpredictable, and I loved the finish. The second match sucked because it was pretty much the first match, reversed the decision, though. I'm hoping they'll probably do something around the same for the third time, but I think what I think is going to happen is I think AJ Styles is going to get put over from Cena. I think Cena going to be filming, going to start doing movies. I think he's going to put over AJ Styles at WrestleMania, which I hope happens. Because right now I think they're either pushing for Cena Undertaker or Cena Styles 3 at WrestleMania. And I think it will probably come down to Cena Styles again, because if Bray Wyatt wins the main title, it's going to be Wyatt versus Orton, because what I think's happening is AJ's going to pin Bray's going to pin AJ Styles, win the world title, show it off to everybody on the stands. Then Randy Orton out of nowhere RKO's Bray Wyatt and holds the championship over Bray Wyatt to symbolize that he's done with the family. And then he tells Bray, I'm done with the family, and they start a big feud going to WrestleMania. It makes perfect sense. It makes absolutely perfect sense why they would set up Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. It's been happening for a while, since October of when they first met, and when they start feuding, then they put Wyatt and Orton in the same team. But it's been bound to happen where Wyatt is going to be facing Randy Orton for the title at WrestleMania, and Wyatt's going to go into WrestleMania as the champion instead of the main event. It makes so much perfect sense. And they do not want to, and they also want to do what's best for money too. They want to push it so Cena and Orton doesn't happen again, because if Cena Orton happened again at WrestleMania, it'll be the 19th time that'll happen for freaking the main championship, which is dumb. They've done it before. They've had good matches in the past, but it's time to put Bray Wyatt as the new face of SmackDown, as the champion. Have him going and having great feuds again. It's gonna happen in the future. He's gonna get have great feuds with AJ Styles in the future. I think he's gonna have another great feud with Dean Ambrose as well, in sometime in the future. And then yeah, that's what I honestly see happening. I really do think that's gonna happen. I think that at WrestleMania, Randy Orton will let Bray Wyatt win. I think he's gonna put over the young talent that Bray Wyatt is. So yeah, that's what I honestly think is going to happen. I think Bray Wyatt's going to win the title at WrestleMania. I mean, at Elimination Chamber. Then he's going to go and face Randy Orton at WrestleMania for the main championship, because there's no other SmackDown main events until the very end. So that being said, that's pretty much going to do it for my preview for the Elimination Chamber 2017. I really hope all my predictions come true, especially with AJ Styles. Sorry. Bray Wyatt winning the championship. If AJ Styles wins too, I wouldn't mind either. Setting up an AJ Randy Orton feud wouldn't be bad either. But for what I've been reading, I think it's going to be Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania at the main event for the WWE Championship. You know, I also one of the things that's going to happen at Fastlane. It sucks to hear, it sucks to say this, but it's going to happen. It's going to be Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at WrestleMania 33 for the title, for the Universal title. I think Goldberg's going to completely crush Kevin Owens, which sucks because Kevin Owens has had a great run so far, but having Goldberg as the champion is going to make much more sense. So, fortunately, that's what's going to happen for Fastlane. I'll give a more detailed preview when Fastlane comes in March. But yeah, with that being said, though, I'm really hoping Elimination Chamber is a good pay-per-view. Definitely better than the Royal Rumble. I'm hoping so. With that being said, I'll give you guys my thoughts on Elimination Chamber once that pay-per-view is over. I'll do a review right away. So with that being said, guys, see you tomorrow for the review. And until the next time I'm on Google Hangouts, I'll see you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a great night.